Let's now study the bones of the vertebral column, yet another important part of the axial skeleton in human beings. The vertebral column is made up of individual bones, 33 in number. These bones are called vertebrae. Have a look at the vertebrae. All these 33 vertebrae are placed this way, one touching the other. But remember, between these vertebrae you find intervertebral discs made of cartilage. Where is the vertebral column found? What are the regions of the vertebral column? Why should there be an intervertebral disc? And what is the nature of the vertebral column will be now discussed by us. This is the vertebral column. It forms the axis of the body, also called as the spine. How many vertebrae does it have? Yes, there are 33 vertebrae. How do you think this vertebral column is important to us? Well, without this vertebral column, we would not have had such an erect posture. The intervertebral discs also give it flexibility, that is, we can bend, we can carry objects, we can pick up objects from the floor, otherwise we would have been so rigid and erect. Now, what are the regions of the vertebral column? There are 5 regions of the vertebral column. And let us see how many bones are present in each of these regions. This is the cervical region, made up of 7 bones. You have the thoracic region, made up of 12 bones. You have the lumbar region, the sacral region, and the coccygeal region. We must know about the bones or the vertebrae in this region. The vertebrae in the different regions have their specific functions. You can also associate and conclude what could be the functions of the vertebrae in the different regions. We begin with the cervical region, which has 7 vertebrae. The first one called as the atlas, the second one is called as the axis vertebrae. Yes, it bears the weight of your heavy head. We next move on to the thoracic region, which has 12 vertebrae, and the ribs are attached to the vertebrae in the thoracic region. What about the lumbar region? It has 5 vertebrae. The sacral region has 5 vertebrae that are all permanently fused. And the caudal region has 4 vertebrae which are also fused to form the coccyx. The lumbar region vertebra, the vertebrae of the sacral region and the caudal region are very important to us. They provide a good center of gravity to the body. They help us in lifting heavy objects, and they give you the right power and the balance when you dance, you skip and you hop.